Hello, everyone, and welcome from the literal home office here in Austin, Texas, with a new series we're calling Words with Friends. And we're joined today by our friend, CEO of SailPoint, Mark McClain. And he's going to help us by just playing a word association game with us. We have some cards produced by our producers, of course. That's what they do. And he's just going to give us his gut reaction to each term, perhaps a little definition, perhaps just an emotional response, whatever he feels like. And along with terms and jargon from identity and the industry, we'll throw in some additional terms just to gauge how he's doing and what society is like today. So without further ado, let's play some words with friends. Are you ready, Mark?
I am, Mike. Sounds fun. Let's get at it.
All right. Start with a relatively a simple one. Just quick reaction, gut response, whatever you feel like saying. Data breach.
Data breach, not data on the beach, data breach. Okay. A data breach would be where somehow, some way, some information that an organization considers important has somehow been compromised, right? Somebody has gotten access to information that they're not supposed to have, and generally then taken that information and shared it in a way that's harmful to the business. And so obviously organizations are hypersensitive to protecting information. They want to avoid data breach.
We'll accept that answer. All right, next question. Next word. Kumquat.
Kumquat. It's a very old English way of saying, please approach me quietly. Kumquat. So I think that's how that works.
Thank you. Thank you. Governance.
Governance. A governance is a person who watches small children. Oh no, that's a governess. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Governance. Governance. I think governance is keeping control and managing information well in some form.
Are you ready for the next one?
No. Let's go on.
Okay. Good call. GDPR.
GDPR. GDPR. Something about data is the D. Governance must be the G. P's got to be privacy in our industry, and R's probably regulation. So it's something like that, I think. No, seriously, GDPR is an important piece of legislation. It came out of Europe. That's basically designed to protect the private information of mostly consumers and citizens. And obviously we've got flavors of that now in the United States as well.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. That's when one accidentally gets barbecue sauce like Rudy's here in Austin and drops it on their watch. It becomes a Sasquatch at that point.
This is truly fascinating. Zero trust.
Zero trust is what I have in you for this video. Oh no, I'm sorry. Zero trust has to do with always assuming that anyone who might be trying to access our systems is fundamentally unknown to us until we can prove who they are. So that's why this concept of strong authentication, verifying that someone is really who you think they are before you let them in to your systems and data.
Next word. Winnebago.
Not to be confused with rutabaga, but a Winnebago.
Very similar, but slightly different.
I know there's some vehicle associated with that, but I think what it means is when you're competing in a local delicatessen for who gets the breakfast food with cream cheese on it, and you win a bagel.
We'll accept that. We'll accept that. We will accept that answer.
Okay,
right.
Just checking.
Yeah, but judges have to rule in occasionally. Cloud. Cloud.
Cloud. Was that a single syllable word or cloud that you said?
It depends on if you're Canadian.
Okay, in the cloud. The cloud would be a white cumulus formation of gaseous, no, that's not a cloud. I think for your purposes, a cloud has to do with the place that information now is living in data centers or storage of information and applications that is not generally run in what we used to call a data center, a physical location where we put big computers and lots of storage systems. Today, many organizations are letting their information and their applications be run in foreign, other owned data center so they don't have to manage all that hard work of keeping those systems running, and they can just focus on their applications.
Fishing with a PH. That's important.
wait,
That's important. PH.
Oh, it's not the little worm on the hook in the ocean thing.
You do you.
It's a similar concept, I think. It involves bait, some way to attract someone to do something like that's not good for them. In the same way, the little worm on the hook is not good for the fish, because when he bites it, he gets caught and taken away. Fishing in our world today, I think, has to do with bait, something that entices someone, generally in their email, to click on something that doesn't go where they think it goes and takes them somewhere bad. So it's the concept of luring someone to do something they really shouldn't do.
Yes, and I'm told, congratulations, Mark, and I'm told that what you've won this week on Words with Friends is a 2-night, 23-day, all expense paid cruise of the Panama Canal west to east, complete with mosquito netting.
Awesome. That sounds so fun.
But
wow.
Since it may be some time until you can use that, we're going to send you our runner-up prize, which is a 1.5 person tent, half a sleeping bag, some skewers for some hot dogs, and a mug named Steve.
Oh,
so,
I love that. That is
feel free to
fantastic.
enjoy that over the next few days or weeks at home. And thank you for playing Words with Friends.
I've thoroughly not enjoyed it.